Alrighty. Thing.
Bloop bloop.
Bloop bloop. You know
How's
what's funny
it
about that
going?
is only you guys hear it. So, so for like the past year, every time I've dropped into
the call,
I've dropped
bloop,
into the
bloop.
call, Alien says bloop bloop with no context to anybody else who's watching the stream.
I'm fine with that.
This is how Alien greets people on the street.
Yeah.
That's how their
Bloop,
people
bloop.
greet people on their planet.
Exactly.
That's the alien variant of hello.
Yeah.
How you kids doing?
Doing okay. Bring it in there.
I'm hearing some thundery, so I'm hoping everything's good on our end here.
Not hearing any thunder yet over here, but it's
Yeah.
looking like it's gonna rain. So we'll see.
I'm tired.
It's a sleepy day.
I tried to stay up late to watch the rest of Evo, and midway through the Guilty Gear finals, me and Scubs were just like, all right, time to go to bed.
Yeah.
Where's my game? Here's my game.
We'll get a job going.
Yep.
And invite y'all to it. I haven't unlocked anything further than what I had done last time, but I was sitting on this one.
I was thinking what we could do, now that we've got a significant amount under our belt, and we've now fallen into the welcoming arms of our Lord and Savior Soap, we should just start the missions from the beginning over again. Like, just start from the beginning and move on, and like just see how fast we blow through them now.
Yeah, I mean we could do that.
I mean, I got no other ideas. All right,
we can do that after this one.
That works for me. Nope. Turn on Rainwave. Go. It sounds like Doom. Okay, and then you sent me a thing.
Yes.
Yes.
I still have soap equipped. Ugh, get this out of here.
What is this nonsense? This looks very Silent Hill.
The
subway.
Oh man, we're on the Silent Hill cleanup crew.
Where did you spawn?
Across from you, it looks like.
On the other side.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh yeah, it is weird that you spawned over there.
I was on the complete other end of the map.
Anyway, welcome to the subway.
Thank you. I love what you've done with the place.
Thanks.
Only looks somewhat murdery. In true Silent Hill fashion.
You know, we're starting to trickle into that spooky time spirit, so only natural. I did do like a test run for this, you know, make sure it's gonna look good for spooky season.
I mean, there's a contingency of people who will not like to hear that, and then there is another contingency of people who would love to hear that.
Pretty polarizing.
It's hysterical. It's like the middle of frickin' May, and people are like, they're posting pictures of jack-o'-lanterns like, almost time, and it's like, no, it's not almost time.
I get so mad.
Like, my vacation just started.
It's always time for spooky season.
I mean, it certainly is if you live in Fluella's home.
Same in mine. Well, my area of the home, at least.
I did have like a corner.
Yeah.
So what are you kids up? How have you been today?
Okay, I'm still battling that social hangover.
Social hangover?
Yeah, I was fairly social on Saturday, and it was a good time, but I haven't been able to fully recover yet, you know?
Valid.
Today was my one roommate's birthday. It was their birthday yesterday, but we went out to dinner on Saturday. And it was a good time. It was nice, but you know. And the nature of the beast of living with people is that slows down the recovery process.
Sometimes, depending on your roommates. Like, me and Scubs almost never see each other except for, like, our morning... Like, he'll go out to wake and bake, and then I'll have my coffee at the steps, and we'll bullshit about wrestling or politics or whatever. Hello, Mom.
Hi, Cannon Mom.
Hi, Cannon Mom.
Although it's been one fucking malady after another for me. Like, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm finally on the tail end of recovery. I'd got an extra couple of days, like I was saying on Raz's stream. And then, I don't know if I pulled something... while I was sleeping or whatever, but like my fucking groin is killing me and it hurts to walk and sit. So I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, some days are just worse than others.
It
when
just
it comes to
never
recovery.
fucking ends.
Yeah, you'll have down days and up days with it for sure. Doesn't make the down days any more fun, but just to reassure you.
I will say that it was capped off by a very exciting Evo weekend. We were watching Street Fighter after you guys ended your stream last night, and America, once again, fucking gets to the very last match, wins 2 in a row, and then just proceeds to fucking blow it the whole rest of the way. Like, we did it, the Americans did win Guilty Gear, so, you know, it's not like we went 0 and whatever for the tournaments, but it's just like, man, it's like fucking watching the Browns for me. It's like my teams always suck. Which is, I mean, sometimes by choice. When I was an Overwatch fan, I could have chose not to root for Shanghai. But I knew that win was going to be, like, when they got that win...
Insane.
Everyone was going to be very happy about it. And I can say that I suffered with them.
Yeah.
Because I started with a bad team.
Yeah, it was just rough.
Yep.
I think there was also some issue as far as... like there was some logistical issue getting some of the players to the States or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have as much time to prep or something as well. Yeah. Something like that.
That, and I just wanted to see Geggery win.
Yeah.
After seeing all the shit that they got about them cheating, even though they weren't. Like, people just couldn't accept that a girl was way better than them in this game. I'm like, I want them to do fucking well.
And even when, you know, they would lose the games, Geggery still always performed.
Yep, always.
Well.
Mom says when you favor one thing, you have a tendency to strain another. I guess.
That's true.
They said they don't air it on TV anymore. What, Evo? The Evo Championship? Yeah, probably because ESPN got all of the big jocks who watch ESPN got all butthurt that video games were on their sports channel. Or do you mean the Overwatch League? Mom will occasionally watch random esports. Like, I guess one channel, yeah, it used to be like called The League or whatever, and they would, or E-League. And she would try to talk to me about it, and I'm like, I don't watch it, so I don't know what they're playing.
Oh, yeah.
But I did get her to watch some Overwatch League with me. Like, we were in the middle of, I think it was when the Dragons were finally making their playoff push. There's the rain. You know Alien's gonna hate you for this.
Oh, what have they done? I mean, I don't hate for it. But also, why?
Just leaving just giant gaps. Overwatch, I'm pretty sure I described them to you, like trying to get the truck through town. That is Overwatch, yes, Mom.
Yes.
Starbomb has a whole song about that. About how there's these sci-fi super soldiers and their main objective every time is to just walk with a truck. Oh, this is not.
Oh, there's the thunder on our end.
Oh, wow. This will be a big storm if it's hitting both of us at the same time.
That or two little ones that just coincidence, but who knows?
Or you're getting what we had yesterday and we're just...
Nah, typically storms don't blow up.
That would make as much sense. Now, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh storming today. That would have come from us.
Oh, bleep, it's Megalith from Ace Combat. I only ever played Ace Combat 4. So can I do a mini review? I'm playing a game that's very cute right now.
Hell yeah.
I'm playing, it's one I bought on Steam sale, like Mom says, so, wait, hold on, I have to address this. So Mom says, so I got up this morning about 2 a.m. and here 50 years? Hell yeah. Was Dad watching the reel at night?
Aww.
Yes, he was. Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm glad that you guys really like that. I did get your thank you card, Mom. Thank you very much. You did not need to do that. It was your anniversary. So yeah, I'm playing this game that I bought on a Steam sale a while ago called Haven. And it's basically this simple RPG. The premise is these two people were part of like some sci-fi society where there is a matchmaker, and they basically like pair everyone together. I can't think of what fucking YA novel that is, but these two people escape it and they crash land on this planet. So basically, you're just surviving. But what's nice about it is it's not the whole falling in love story. It's a couple that's just very much together at this point.
Oh.
So it's a whole lot of cute little interactions between the two of them. While you basically kind of airflow around the planet and try to find supplies, and there's a little bit of turn-based combat in there, or more like active battle combat. But just when I started it, they apparently ran a same-sex update. So
Nice.
so you could choose to. All right, Alien's a little quiet here. I'm gonna have to adjust.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'll lower the game. I raised my game audio. What's going on, Twist?
Hi, Twister.
But yes, so
Hey,
far the
Twisty.
game has been very cute, and it's not a difficult game. Although I did die at the most recent boss section, so I have to get used to it. I'm scavenging for healing supplies has been the hardest part.
Oh yeah.
But it's like a 10-hour game. I've been using this opportunity since I've been home, and now that I'm well enough to fucking sit upright, to power through as many of the shorter games that I have.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
There we go. Yeah, I shouldn't have raised the volume.
Should I be talking so you could test it?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I can clearly hear you now.
Okay, cool.
But yep, it's been on my to-do list forever, and I'm like, well, now's a good enough time because I don't want to play another action game.
Right.
Or like that's like, you know, the Source of Madness that I showed you before. It's like that game's like, okay, you can only do so many runs before you're like, you know what, fuck this.
It's like I'm done actually.
What's going on, Fly? Like, I'll go back to it. I'm clearly not done with it, but it's like right now I'm just like, I don't.
Paperfoot.
Hello.
I'm very like, okay, that's enough of this for now. I need a palate cleanser.
You need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, which is another reason I'm like, yeah, that's another reason I won't play Omori, because I know that.
It's heavy.
Yeah. Free from this mudding, I think I had to do for a week. Oh, modding, because they were doing the Zeldathon.
Oh.
Right, yes,
gotcha.
they were doing the Zeldathon. At first, Scubs and I tuned in, and we're watching it, and we're like, why the fuck are they playing so slow? And it took us like a solid hour and a half to realize it wasn't a speedrunning marathon, because that's all we ever watch. They were just playing the game, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is the worst run ever. It just didn't occur to me that it wasn't a speed run.
It's just a regular run.
Yeah, how'd you guys do, Twist? Slow is a speed. That's true. Yeah, I still have like 90 stars to get before I get 120,000. Nice.
What do you love?
I love cleaning these tiles. It's so satisfying.
Okay, then I'll leave all the tiles to you.
I need to get these 90 stars to get me the high tier washer with you guys.
Yeah.
I will say that our playing this got our serial killer friend Bob C. From Dead by Daylight to cave on this game.
Oh yeah.
He's like, is this much amount too much for Powerwash Simulator? And then like an hour later, I got another text before I even answered. He's like, yes. And I'm like, no, it was not. Or was it worth it? He's like, yes.
Honestly,
yes was the answer. And I was like, yeah.
I don't remember exactly how much it was, but
Like
I know it's not
$20 at the time or whatever.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and honestly, it's worth the money in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If this is the kind of game that appeals to somebody, obviously. If not, then I mean, maybe don't. But
You did a pretty good job over here.
thank you. I go through slowly and thoroughly, and finish the sections,
Yeah.
or at least,
That last comment seemed a little pointed.
or at least have a clear pause point in the section. This is a call-out post. I am adding Gilded Horror.
Huh? What are you adding me for? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Listen, it turns blue and I move on to the next one.
I'm given a hard time.
Look, I move where my pressure allows me to significantly do work.
That makes sense.
Like, if I can't reach and hit a certain area to clear it out, I will just move on. You guys have the powerful washers. You could fix that shit.
I don't blame you. If I was in your shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
I want whatever gives me the most satisfaction first, and then I'll work on all the harder shit later.
When I play it on my own, I do the harder shit first. That way I'm left with the satisfying bits.
I usually attack small first so I can get the quick dopamine tings of okay, I finished that. Okay, I finished that. Okay, I finished that. Actually, that's what I should be doing with you two instead of like trying to trying to attack heavier areas. Since you guys have the big washers that can fucking handle the walls and shit.
Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
I don't remember which side. I think it's the side horror started on. That has one of the tracks is really tricky because it's got oil stuck to it, but the other ones are pretty forgiving.
Why don't I have a bigger washer? Because I didn't devote the time to play to do this all to upgrade. Like I put it in some time, and I got the third best washer, but
And that still makes a big difference.
yeah, but like the professional duty ones, I have a long way to go. Are the stars cumulative or no?
Not in freeform, but if you were to do,
I'm at 63, and then the Vista Pro is 90. Does that change? Like, so do I need 150? Or did they change it so it doesn't count down now?
you should be good. Like, once you reach that 90, it should be good.
Okay, so
It
yeah, then
doesn't,
I'm getting there.
Stars.
I think it counts down.
I thought it did, but they might have
Still
changed it with the
90.
update.
Possible.
I don't know. I have 150 stars.
The problem is 150. Like if I got 90, that would put me at 153, which is why I'm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what else needs
it's
stars
saying-
to buy?
Sniffles. So what, you have to grind stars and money to buy stuff? Yes, but you earn them simultaneously. Although I agree with... I guess probably because for the same reason... Because it forces you to actually play the game as opposed to what we're doing, where I'd be getting a lot of money with my helpers. to just get the most powerful washer right out the gate, and then go back into career mode and blow through the levels. That would be my assumption on why it's that way.
Yeah.
Gotta really
That makes
experience that
sense.
lore. That's true.
And there is lore.
It's Garfield-esque lore.
Where's
Bing
that?
bong. Subway time.
Subway. What?
I mean, this isn't Subway.
I always think you mean the restaurant.
Oh.
Does it limit how, or, not so much that it limits you, but I mean, obviously if you're playing alone, you wouldn't be able to get the good ones early because you only can earn up to 5 stars per level.
And the levels and things when you're playing solo.
Which is why whenever I, sorry, I interrupted, go ahead.
Oh, no worries. It scales well when you're playing through. Like, you're not generally, unless you're sinking all your money all the time into soap or something, it's a good flow. Makes you work a little bit, so that way it's still rewarding when you get that next one up, but you don't feel like you're in a terrible slog trying to get it. At least that was my experience.
Yeah. I mean, like, ultimately, you can only get 5 stars per level, so you're still handcuffed to how many levels you complete regardless.
Sure.
This is very annoying how many mixed fucking materials are on this bench. It's metal, plastic, all-purpose, and I think stone.
That would be annoying. But I did this, I of course didn't use soap, so... although that would have made the tracks a lot easier, I have a feeling.
Probably.
I did it the old-fashioned way.
Elbow grease?
Yep.
You can confirm you don't get unlimited soap in career mode.
Nope.
So you do have to still play the game as normal. But it is relatively inexpensive.
Runs out so fast.
Yeah, it does. What are you cackling about? Oh.
Oh, nothing. I just saw something.
Nothing, I gotcha.
Alright, I did my job.
That ding. It really conditions you to
What? Oh, the...
have that dopamine hit when you hear it.
Pavlov's dogging it, yo.
Yeah.
It makes a ding.
Oh yeah, that's right. You never have your sound on.
Truly as the gamer, as the developers intended.
I turned off the water sounds, but I left all the other sound effects
Oh, that's
on.
that's the best part.
I like the
Speaking of
water.
which.
There are things I like about the water sounds, but it just made everything else
I'm getting very
noticed
frustrated with
it's-
this fucking bench.
Oh, yeah. It gave me some trouble, too, when
There's
I did
just
it.
so many fucking creases that I can't get
Yeah.
in.
Has this become a personal challenge to you, or do you want a hand with
No,
it?
go for it. I don't care. The sooner it's done, the sooner I can move on.
You can be freed from the bench.
But it forced me to stop using soap because I couldn't hit everywhere.
There we go. There's some of the culprit. It's in that curved area underneath.
I like how they wash this bench, but we refuse to uninstall it.
Alright. I think we're good.
Are we? Yes.
Good work, team.
Okay.
You did it.
Okay. These are metal? Huh. Alright.
If they say so. My eyes are burning. My one roommate, it was very tasty, made some fried tofu today.
Yeah,
but
no,
in the
I already
sauce
understand.
used red pepper and pepper, amongst other things, but I think those two are the culprit, so it's just kind of like in the air. Worth it, 100%, don't get me wrong. But
I want to say
my eyes are burning right now.
one time I went to Cincinnati when Bluella was going to college down there, and like, I'm gonna make fries. So they started, you know, boiling oil on the fucking stove, and something about the fumes from the oil just made it impossible to be in the entire apartment. My eye, like everyone else was fine. My eyes were just watery and burning. It just like this is the worst.
And I've used my eye drops a couple times since then, so it's just gonna wait it out.
Did you ever use those fucking Jolt peppermint eye drops that Scubs had at Extra Life?
I never used them, and I have zero plans on it because it didn't sound fun.
I caved near the end of it. I don't understand why people love them. Just like Mike's like, man, that's bracing. Yeah, it's bracing because it stings. Putting mint in your eyes.
Like, yeah, it'll wake you up because you're in pain.
Yeah, pain does that. Pain is a great alarm clock. Where are we hiding?
Man, not even this bang energy is getting my energy up for this. I'm not as on as I like to be.
Yeah, I'm kind of still meh.
I mean, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. I always feel I shouldn't feel bad when I can't be as on as I like
Honestly,
to be, but
like I said,
do.
comparatively, you are infinitely better than I am on that front of just verbalizing your thoughts. Mom says, like, when you actually, when you have something like Vicks on your hands and accidentally touch one of your eyes, yeah. Or if you don't wash your hands after having the triple atomic wings. and then go to the bathroom.
I am so paranoid when it comes to, like, I really enjoy spicy food.
Yeah.
But I'm very paranoid and cautious when it ever comes to me touching a spicy ingredient, because I have such a vivid memory of when I was a kid, we had these hot peppers, and my mom she washed her hands and everything, but still somehow some of it lingered on her finger, and she rubbed her eye, and she was wearing contacts at the time, and so it was just, it stayed like that burning stain in her eyes, and she was in so much pain, and that has stuck with me. So I'm very
Sniff said
aware.
we're cutting peppers. Yeah, I had that with where I was cutting up jalapeno for the deep fried turkey, and then I rubbed my nose, and then there was just nothing I could do. So I had to just fucking get a cup of milk and put my nose in the milk to fucking try to kill the capsaicin.
Yeah.
What's going on, Blank? We're playing free mode, so there's the soap is unlimited. Blank says, "Don't waste your soap on columns."
Oh yeah.
I waste all the soap on columns.
We have unlimited soap in this
Right.
mode, baby.
I'm just working on annoying alien.
What a radical change of
That's what you're
pace.
up to.
Right. I know normally I annoy
Did you clean just the bottom of this pillar?
I just cleaned the filter.
Yeah, but the filter's like not. Oh, it does. Okay, the filter does have its own thing. Okay, that's fair.
It's a pillar or two that I cleaned just the bottom of, because
That's
I
funny.
haven't gone through the whole thing yet.
Oh no, I went through all of them and did just the vents and then walked away once they
That
turned
sounds
blue.
right. Honestly, that's how every job I've ever had goes. My coworkers find out, oh, this person compulsively has to do the job to the best of their ability no matter what, and so therefore I can slack off.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
That's
Listen, I
just how it
actually
goes.
have to like clean at the end of my work shift, so you get to deal with me where I'm like, I'm just streaming a game. This doesn't actually matter to me.
Mom says I think I have too much OCD to play this game. I don't know. This seems up your alley
Great for it.
because you have OCD. Although the first person, like Mom can't do first person,
That'd be
which does make me wonder how she even just walks around the house.
slowly, carefully.
No. If her walking to my house is any indication, carefully is not the word I would use. Storms are brewing. Yeah, I'm hearing it. Playing a second time through. Hell yeah. Dude, this game, everyone loved this game.
It's a good game.
I use my portal gun to move from room to room. Yeah, well then you would never get to the right room, Mom, because we've seen you play Portal. What am I missing? Aha, I see. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to get that.
Nope, but it helped.
I'm happy to have been of assistance.
Are we really only at
Anyway.
25% niche?
It's a big level.
Seems like it. It doesn't feel like it, but it's...
Yeah, this is one of the ones that really is massive, but even when I was doing it alone, it, at least for me, this has been one of my favorite levels to do.
Now
So
the
it's got
bathroom's
symmetry.
still mine.
aesthetically pleasing.
The bathroom level is a good one. I enjoyed that one.
Sniffles.
This park is also a lot of fun.
Skate Park's good, yeah.
It's just too enjoyable, yes. Godzilla says, I may or may not be watching two streams. They both may or may not be playing the same game.
One of these Mondays this month, I'll probably I want everybody to stay here, but I'll still probably stream it on my channel so that way I can do the 5 in 1 month achievement
Wait, what?
or whatever.
Oh, you mean five. You mean you want to get
Streams.
multiple you're trying to get your affiliate ship.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hey, Blank with the follow. Thank you very much. Clink them glasses, people. You know what to do.
Clink, clink, clink. Right now, I'm not super concerned about getting affiliate, but if, you know, there's...
I mean, you could pretty much fall into getting affiliate. It's not too bad. So long as you keep a decent amount of... I mean, the restrictions, that's what I was saying, like to Raz, it's like, the affiliate restrictions are not nearly as difficult to do as they are partner. And in your case, you're already a step ahead as you've gotten multiple people. Like your first stream had, can you joint stream? Yeah, we can joint stream, but that essentially splits the audience. A lot of collaborators do. And in Alien's case, like I said, when they will rocket past me, I will.
That's a lot of faith in me, and I appreciate that.
I forgot what I was talking about now. I totally trailed off on my thought process there.
We're talking about affiliate ship requirements versus partner.
That's why things like multi-streamer thing. Yeah, well, I mean, like, but with Twitch, they have specific rules on that. Like, you have to, like, only partners can do team view, which is frustrating and annoying. Because it would be nice to be able to just switch to whoever's feed.
Mm-hmm.
I had a thought that I just completely trailed off on.
That's okay. It'll either come back to you or not. Or at least not in this time frame.
Not is the more likely. I'm getting up there. Me and Scub were having that problem where we're like, holy shit, we're getting old and forgetting things now.
Damn. Hashtag my life. Never had
I missed a bit. Yeah,
memory.
I missed a lot. If you are coming here expecting high quality gameplay, efficiency, and 100%ing, you are in the wrong place, my friend. If you are looking for a trio of idiots to bumble around while they just bullshit about nothing, that we can oblige.
Yes. You can definitely deliver on that.
I will probably miss a significant portion of your upcoming Wednesday, because I will be game mastering more or less for Scubs has a friend who's like basically talking about them. Scubs has had a friend who's just like, they're very happy, they're married, they have 2 kids, but they also are missing, you know, having friends. Like, they don't get to do stuff. So they've been particularly banging on about, like, I just want to take a night where we can just do nerd stuff. Like, you know, play a nerdy game or something. Like, hey, we should play D&D. And Scubs is, like, trying to explain, he's like, you can't just get together and play D&D in a night. That's just not how the game works.
Yeah, like you can kind of do a one-shot sometimes.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of setup involved. Everyone's got to be on the same page. Everyone's got to have their shit ready, and this is a first-timer.
Yeah,
so,
that not happening in one night.
I came up with a solution. I was like, well, look, I've got this board game that I kickstarted and pretty much never got to play. That's basically like a D&D light. It basically simplifies D&D straight down to the boss fight.
Oh,
you have a map to it's kind of like a mix of Descent in the Dark, where you have a map to investigate, an objective to serve for the mission. Like for example, in the first mission, you have to kill 2 witches while protecting the farmers. That's the whole mission. And then one player plays the witch, and everyone else has like a team of heroes they use. And like D&D, there's weight restrictions on things, and magic is alchemy based, so you have to find items to cast spells. But what's nice about the game is the turn order bounces back and forth between the person controlling the witches and the heroes. So there's not like a turn order like a traditional board game. where so it's just like, which does a move, I do a move. Which does a move, okay, well they did that, we should do this, you should go and do this move. So another person would do, and you basically keep going back and forth until everyone runs out of stamina. And I'm like, this is a good compromise, and it's something we can do in a night. So they're all getting really excited about it. So I've been trying to teach everyone, like, some of the base rules before we get started, but I will be hosting, so I will not be... To loop back to the original point, will probably not be on your stream on Wednesday.
Understandable. I'll always understand if somebody cannot make it.
I paid like 300 plus for this board
like
game, so I'm gonna get some fucking use out of it.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely.
Last time you played D&D when you were 10? D&D helped during the pandemic when we were playing online.
I'm in a game. Meet every other Saturday.
Sniffle says I just got back. What game?
Another one, kind of every other Tuesday. It's complicated.
Sniffles, I was referring to Dark Rituals Malleus Maleficarum, posting a 7.9 on Board Game Geek.
Ooh.
That's 34 years ago. Yeah, I backed that Kickstarter because the Darkest Dungeon board game didn't exist yet, and I was like, man, this feels like Darkest Dungeon because it's got all these cool monsters and shit. And I am easily swayed by fancy-looking figures.
That's very valid of you.
Yeah, well, you would say that, and then, but if I gave you the picture of all of the Kickstarter games I've backed, makes me wince every time I see it.
Look, we've all got our things, and at least with Kickstarter, you're supporting generally small businesses and things trying to get off the ground. It's supporting artists and designers and things.
I mean, that's no big deal, Blank. I'm 40 as well, so it's not like... That's the fun thing about Twitch, all ages.
True.
Is that bookcase in your living
30s.
room? Yes, Mom. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm in my 30s, so...
Yep. Old gamers. Old gamers. But you know what? Doesn't matter, because Daigo's in his 40s and he was a fucking top 8 of Street Fighter.
God. Insane.
How cool is that fucking parry? Even if you don't know shit about Street Fighter, like...
It's so good.
That is literally, like, the moment that made EVO, like, a big deal. That fucking Daigo parry. It's just like, I watch it like once a year just to remind myself of like how fucking cool that was.
Yeah.
That is the parry. Yep, the Daigo parry. Evo moment 37. It's taught in tutorials of later games. Yeah, they did add it as like a challenge mode to try to do the parry the right way.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's cool.
he and I keep wanting to say Andy Wong, Justin Wong. One is a filmmaker, the other one is an esports guy. Like they will forever live in infamy because of that moment.
Oh.
Street Fighter is one of my favorite games, and GVD in that was best putting and got crap rating. I was an Alpha 3 guy specifically when it came to... I was an Alpha 3 guy specifically when it came to Street Fighter. I was good at 4. 5 I was never good at. That's the problem, like EVO weekend happened, so now I'm like looking at all these fighting games that I don't own. It's like, I don't need to buy all these, I don't have anyone to play them with. Like, Dragon Ball FighterZ was the last one I really got fucking head over heels for. I think the dream is dead. I'm never gonna get Raditz in that game. I don't think there's a season 4 coming. I want it. I want it bad. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Anybody mod it in?
Not that I've seen, but I have it on PlayStation, so I would have to rebuy it.
Wouldn't matter, yeah.
I like people try to talk down the parry like the attack was telegraphed so he could be ready. Yeah, it was. There was some motion on Wong's end. You could see Chun-Li waver back and forth like he was trying to execute the move. But the fact is, you still had to hit the parry before the attack animation even starts. Which, even if you knew it was coming, it's still functionally impossible to know exactly when to fucking hit that.
That timing had to just be...
It was superhuman.
It's
like, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
To hit it in that moment with that much life left on a game, on a championship that was on, I don't know if it was a championship match, but for a game to be on the line and to perform like that is just fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Justin last year got 2 or 3. That's true. Yeah, Justin Wong was streaming, and 2 or 3 people did the Daigo parry to him on his stream. So like that's just. It's funny because he called it out. He's like, this guy thinks he's Daigo. You ain't Daigo. And then he does the move, and the guy does the parry. He's like, holy shit, it's Daigo. It's a bad day for that guy. There's some random scrub hitting you with the move that made you famous. Oh, other guy in game to talkative. Yeah, horror just kind of hangs out. Unless they have something shitty to say.
I'll let you guys talk.
Some days you're more talkative than others.
We know our role.
But yeah, you come literally straight from work, so...
Yeah, that's true. Well, like I said in the letters, like, we weren't expecting this to last over a year.
Normally it
just a couple of nights
bad.
of playing fucking Stardew.
I used to be off on Mondays, which is why this was like a perfect time.
Aha.
Now I work 10-hour shifts, you see. And I get sleepy.
Understandably so.
I got that sleepy bitch disease.
When did the sleepy part happen?
And it doesn't. That's the bad part.
I
I get
know.
the disease and
We
then
know.
I get no satisfaction.
I feel that on a spiritual level.
I stay up late on Twitter and just bullshit with other insomniacs all night.
How are we only at 36%?
Big level.
Oh my god.
That's why we started here.
Justin Wong's considered one of the GOATs, so he's good. Yeah, he's still good. He fucking, it's just like, he played other games. Like, Justin Wong's big thing was Marvel vs. Capcom. He was a big fan of that. Okay, so floors are pretty much done now, right?
I think so.
Mostly.
At least for the most part.
Yeah. Ooh, you're on.
Other
I
than
love this
the
song.
tracks.
I need to play Nier again. It's been a minute. I always have a strong predilection for games that make me feel. Like, don't get me wrong, I get emotionally invested in almost every game that I play, but ones that actually, like, fucking move me, I'm like, alright, this goes on the special list.
What's that like?
Needs to remind me that I'm a human.
What's that like?
Well, maybe if you played some of the fucking games I suggested, you might know. I know.
I don't even play the games that I got.
I think that's next on the list after Haven, Sniff.
Sniff says they didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry, that was Godzilla says. I did it.
You did it too!
It's well. But Sniff has been getting on me about playing that game, so that's why I thought.
I still feel vindicated!
Yep, that's true. God, even I confuse my twin brother with people. In the grand scheme of things, we are all Godzilla.
True. When it comes down
Mothra.
to it.
I don't want to be Godzilla. I want to be Mothra.
God, I need to see this orchestra again. I would go as far as to say that Nier Automata is in that tier of like Undertale and fucking Final Fantasy VI and fucking games where I feel you need to play. Like, if you are a gamer, that is a game that should be experienced at some point.
Yeah.
Nier Replicant, not as much. I didn't feel as strongly about that one. Still good once Platinum fixed it. Oh, I didn't do this one.
I did those ones.
I see that. Thank you for clarifying. I thought Alien might have.
Yeah. You know, it's easily mistakable who did what.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Blank, now I'm leaving the extension on because you're specifically telling me to take it off. I don't have the strong washer like they do. I need the extension to get the pressure to clear the dirt off. That's why I'm only doing the top wall right now. Hot take, I think Undertale is ham-fisted at and good at best. Well, you are welcome to your hot take. Any game that gets me to actually cry because I'm feeling emotions at the end of it.
Sounds fake.
I cry so easily.
I bottle everything up for months, and then one day it just kind of slips out. And then I'm good for a few more months.
Shit, that's what you need to stream Alien now that I think about it. Fucking... What the hell
Sounds
is it?
like work.
Like, you still gotta get fucking Persona 4 in your play now that you've played 5.
True.
And that would be a game... It's a long game. Like, that is one you're gonna fucking slog through, but it's also one that I think we would see some emotions out of.
Oh, probably.
Plus it's a who's who of voice actors, so...
True. Yeah, no, I'm not entirely sure exactly, where I want to go with things, and who knows, so...
No,
basically anything
by all
is
means, by the way, tell me to shut up if I'm, like, rubbernecking on it too much. It's your stream, play what you want.
You are so good so far.
But when I play, I mean, like, I get very excited about games, and it's something Sniffles can attest to. It's like, you get really excited about games and you want everyone else to experience them. So you get very pushy about suggestions. And even more so with you two, because you two actually fucking play things when I tell you to. Sometimes. Like, good luck getting my sisters to play anything I suggest. Although, I think I prefer that over, Chris, what should I play? And then I give a list of suggestions, and then they're all ignored.
Oh,
and I'm just like, why the fuck did you waste my time then? Like, hey, I know you suggested all these really unique and different games, but I bought Madden again. Like, fuck you, I don't...
You know what I can't wait to play? Towerfall.
Yeah, it is a good one. Although we might give Towerfall less time this year, just because everyone really loved Boomerang Fu.
Yeah.
And since we've played Towerfall pretty much every year for 7 years, Like, don't get me wrong, we're gonna play Towerfall. Towerfall is just always in the lineup.
Yeah.
As it should be.
But
I
a lot of people who left...
not shoot arrows again.
A lot of people who left, and when we started playing Boomerang Fu were pissed that they missed it.
You could do it a couple times throughout the day.
Who says, oh, I would so watch P4 Golden streams. Yeah, right? See? There you go. Pals nearly got me crying because of how long it took. Hold on, I missed up. I never discount anyone's experience in the game. It just felt like you were given choices. You were only meant to play the game one way. That's not necessarily true, though. I feel it was kind of like Dark Souls in the regard that it was shared knowledge. Like, the game let you play how you wanted, but the story was definitely designed to make you play, what do you call it? Pacifist mode. But, I mean, you wouldn't have just stumbled on genocide mode on yourself. Like, by yourself. Someone had to discover it first. Because there's just too many, you know, like, even if you just killed everything, like, the amount of things you had to kill to get it to trigger. I don't even know if genocide works if you have a different name, too. That's the other problem.
Oh, yeah. Good point. I don't know.
I cannot wait to sink 100+ hours into Persona 5 and destroy them all again. I thought you were saying Powerball. No, Towerfall. Towerfall Ascension. Those weren't my doing.
Cannon, how could you do that?
Do what? I didn't touch him.
Just clean the lights and then walk away? Jeez, who does something like that?
Where did I just clean lights and then walk away?
Super much.
Oh, over there, because that's where I gave up on realizing like how pissy weak my watcher still was.
God, I swear, I'm going to need to shave my fucking arms or something, because every time, like, my ceiling fan brushes, like, blows air, I think it's a spider. I'm like, God!
Huh. I mean, I get it, because when I shave my head, that's how it feels after having, you know, hair for a while. But I guess I never really considered that with arm hair.
Yeah. I nared my arm once, many moons ago, my arms, when I did body paint for cosplay. And it felt wild.
Oh, dude.
What cosplay did you do?
Kanaya.
I know.
Yeah. You say that like I'm gonna be ashamed. I'm not. What's up, Homestucks?
Oh.
How we doing tonight?
God, you were probably there the fucking year Homestuck just overtook the con.
I don't know if I was.
There was one year where it was just like
I wasn't.
every third person was Homestuck, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I've only done. I've done the casual Homestuck at OhioCon, but otherwise it was usually at Techo.
Yeah, you saved the Homestucks for Pittsburgh.
like you're saying Powerball Power. Sorry, it's the Brit in me. That's okay. It's just a segment in Afterlife where we all play Powerball. Yep, we all go to the lottery.
That could be a fun special event gimmick.
I
think that's technically gambling on stream.
I can't do that. But having worked behind the lottery counter, I will never play. It's just pointless.
Yeah, when it hits triple digits, I'm like, maybe $1 will make me not have to work ever again. That's worth the dream.
Sometimes it's just really for the scratching.
I do have I probably do have the coin, but I don't have the stars, so I can't get the professional duty.
You do have the coin for it.
No, I don't. It's
No?
5,000. It's 5,000. I only have 20.
Oh, that's right. You had the coin, but then you spent it on the other one
I
because you
bought
didn't
the
have
heavy
enough
duty, yeah.
stars.
Because I still have fucking 30-something stars to go. Like, I will make that money back in the time it takes me to get all those stars.
Without a doubt.
Just give me more vehicles.
We can definitely do vehicles if this doesn't send us to the end of stream, which it might.
Well, I meant, like, vehicles. I need vehicles for stars, because those are the faster ones to get through.
Right.
Like, whenever a vehicle pops up, I stop the level I'm doing so I can do one of those. Stop playing our lotto since they put it up, like, okay, yeah. I mean, playing the lotto fundamentally is stupid, but as I've said to, like, everyone, it's like, I don't want to hit, like, the huge jackpot. I want to hit the second place prize. Like, maybe with the multiplier, so I get, like, a handful of million. Like, oh, man, I'm not fabulously wealthy, but I could retire today and just live my life at my current rate of pay.
This has still been completely life-changing.
Without having to work ever again. That would probably make me happy. I was wondering how mad my boss would be if I just walked in on Thursday after my doctor's appointment, after I've been cleared to work, and be like, yeah, I just quit. Like, being off for 3 weeks made me realize how happy I was not being here. She might actually have an aneurysm on the spot. Winning ticket hasn't been claimed yet? Yeah, because if they win almost $1 billion, you're gonna get all your fucking ducks in a row. You are going to get a fleet of lawyers. You're going to get a fleet of investment bankers to fucking manage all of this shit. You are going to organize it in a way that you can claim it without your identity being released to the public. And you're gonna slap that shit in a trust if you're smart.
Spend it all at once.
That's what Scubs would do. And has said as such.
At least he knows.
No. See, I think even, like, late stage of my life, I would take it fucking in payments. That way I can't spend it all.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm guaranteed to have 27 years of comfort, and at that point I'll be fucking in my almost 70. So it's like, alright, then now I can worry about the bullshit.
Yeah,
Scubs, he'd blow it on Bitcoin. Yes, he would. Some states require you to be identified. Yes, but our state does not. Snipple says it would only take me the time to rent the truck to move all the cash. I don't think they give it to you in cold hard cash.
Would be funny though.
Here's. Can I get that in 1s and 5s, please? Yes, all 380 million.
Give it to me in pennies.
I would let. Oh my god. Single-handedly creating a new coin shortage.
Yeah. Can we get rid of the penny? Like, I enjoy it for nostalgia's sake, but also it costs more than a penny to make.
It does, but here's the problem with that, is you basically would be manufacturing inflation, because by getting rid of something that costs a 1 increment, you now have to round up the pricing on everything. So I would imagine,
that's true.
And even if it doesn't, the math doesn't add up, economists and businesses would use that as the excuse to drastically raise the price on everything.
That's a good point.
So now everything that cost 1 cent now needs to be rounded up 4 cents, so like to get to the next increment of payable, currency, which is stupid because we live in an essentially digital age where people aren't dealing with that much that much liquidated asset.
True.
At least that's I don't know shit about shit. That's just me guesstimating, hypothesizing.
I mean, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm far from an economist, though, so...
Yeah. I'm an English and history major. I don't know fucking shit about shit. I graduated college with 0 skills.
At least you graduated.
Yeah.
Got a master's. Got a master's with no skills. I'm a professional Googler.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries. Hey, we're at 55% done.
Yeah, hitting these walls is certainly cutting off a lot of it. At least you went twice and finished. That's true. Well, I had to the second time because watching my entire life savings disappear in a matter of weeks. It's like, all right, I've got to get this right the first try because I cannot afford to fuck this up. Undergrad, I didn't take as seriously as I should have, but thank God Cannon Mom worked for the college I went to school at. That significantly impacted the ding that it would have cost me.
For sure.
Plus, I was still living at home, so I was able to commute.
Nice.
So, no rent, no college. I could work.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, see, it was nice on a financial level, on a level of frugality. Like, I didn't have to leave my friends, I didn't have to lose money, but in turn, I lost the college experience.
That's true.
I lost my first, big way, like, I didn't move out of my house till I was almost 30, or just after 30. So, like...
There's definitely some give and take.
So, like, I mean... Which, you know, when you get older, it's just like, hey, baby, you want to go home to my parents' house? Like, it's like, it affects your ability in the dating game somewhat.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I almost became kind of embarrassed by it.
Yeah, I never tried to date when I was living at home, and I've lived at home, like with my parents a couple times, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. But
Yeah, I mean,
that's definitely something that I kind of...
people are getting more cool about that,
concerned
though,
about.
just because shit's so fucking
definitely.
expensive right now.
And I'm glad about that, and I don't think there ever should be that stigma, but there unfortunately is. Because there are a lot of reasons, even beyond financial. Maybe for emotional support, or just that's how your family's close like that. And that's how it is. It's a very Western world thing in a lot of ways too. To be like, all right, you're 18, bye.
Yeah. My parents were never big with that. I have friends who were, but yeah, no, it's just like the rule was, as long as I was still going to school, I did not have to. I didn't have to bounce.
To this day, my parents are like, "You want to come back?" And I'm incredibly fortunate to have that. Not a lot of people are fortunate enough to have that kind of support.
Didn't have to leave home till you joined the army when you were 22. I mean, kudos to you. I am not cut out for military lifestyle.
Oh, ditto.
I tried it. Wasn't for me.
How did you try it? I'm curious about that.
Was in ROTC for 4 years.
All right, dumb that down for the civilian.
Reserve Officer Training Corps.
Okay.
It's basically like
high school.
It's
getting you ready for the military. So if I had gone into the military, I wouldn't have been like the basic peon.
You wouldn't have been like basic training, straight up private.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have been a higher private. I would have been making more, but like, I don't do uniforms well. Authority.
I would imagine. God. I'm just picturing horror with a drill sergeant right now. Like.
Oh, my drill sergeant once told me if I didn't know how to command well, I was gonna fail at life. And I looked him in the eye and I went, "Is that why you're stuck here in a high school teaching?"
Dude! That is a bold statement to make. I'm sure it floated over well.
He couldn't do anything. He wasn't in charge. He'd have to go through the other teacher, and the other teacher loved me.
That's some fucking ironclad balls you have in that moment.
I was from Florida. Everything was ironclad. Kind of just go with the risks. To be fair, I had been given detention and suspension so many times, and I just didn't do them.
I I actually got detention, especially in middle school, a surprising amount of times. It was because I was always like a couple minutes late for homeroom because I have always had terrible sleep patterns and schedules, and asking somebody whose natural sleep rhythms are to fall asleep very late to wake up and be at school by 7:30. Sorry. Didn't mesh well.
See, I was the opposite, where it's like, I was never late for school because I wanted to wake up early so I could play more video games. So, like, I'd be up at, like, 5 a.m. fucking on the Nintendo. Which is probably why I sucked at school, because then 11 o'clock would roll around, I'd be fucking exhausted.
There was a time in elementary school for a while, I would fall asleep in the clothes I was going to wear the next day because I just had so much trouble getting up.
Blanky says, well, I was in TA, your version of National Guard. Instead of going torn with Bregs, did it the hard way through basic training. Ugh. Ugh. Like, don't get me wrong, basic training works, but seems like a miserable experience.
Yeah. I will say, I tested really high on my military ASVAB. Just never was gonna do anything with it. I just wanted to get out of class that day.
That sounds right.
You are
Oh,
such...
yeah. Speaking of, like, being late, one of my detentions was because I was late, like, every single day of school for almost an entire year.
Yeah, it wasn't late that much. I still tried very hard to get there on time.
I did not. I didn't care.
I was too anxious to not care.
But so, like, they gave me a detention, and I was like, alright, fine, I guess, and then got my, like, dad to sign it. Walked to school to go to the detention, like, after school, handed the teacher the slip, and then walked back out of the classroom like, I'm not actually staying.
Yay,
I don't
well
care
done.
what you do.
With all the oil, or is it the other one? I don't remember.
All these tracks are done.
I need
Except the one that I'm working on right now.
a bourbon.
Okay, then it must be the other side.
I'm probably okay to drink now, right?
I don't know.
I would wait just to be sure.
Ah, right. It's been like 4 weeks.
Yep. It's gonna slow down your healing.
Maybe it'll make, but maybe it'll make me feel better.
I mean, it might give you the illusion of feeling better, but it won't actually make you feel better.
Alien, quit
Oh,
being the voice
robot.
of reason. It's a total buzzkill.
I'm also speaking from experience.
Oh,
No! Can I take my map?
Boo! Boo! Everything about this. Oh,
well,
Alien went robot-y on us.
Robot. Alien's been a robot for a minute there,
So
I
now,
was
so now we
waiting
can
for it to
rule
go
out
down.
that it's not a hardwire issue. So it's gotta be a settings issue.
That sucks.
Yeah, waiting for you to
Well-
reopen it, I guess.
Yeah.
As soon as your name pops up.
Resume job.
What do I post in chat while we wait?
I know what I could post in chat while we wait.
Unicorns. Pepper. Salt. Snake. Oh,
Sneaky snake.
it's a snake.
Nick.
It's a snake.
Alright, we're back, y'all.
Bienvenidos.
Okay, while that loads.
I forget that I can run in this game.
Downloading
goddamn
dirt.
time.
Oh, see, now we have an actual See, it's so much longer to load into the level now because it's got to figure out where all the dirt was. Which probably was why we were stalling out. Because now we have a definable number that's changing.
Oh, I have this one. Gotta have this.
30 meg. This is gonna take a minute.
Kitty cat.
I started cleaning. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I was thinking y'all were in.
No, I've got a bit.
Porn.
That was the one fuck up on the entirety of the 50th anniversary, is I was supposed to cut and print a copy of the corn emoji to put on the corn bar at my parents' because we had a corn bar, so we're just like, oh fuck, I've got to put that there. Attendees, behold, corn. Yeah, we settled for me just taking the picture, which I've got to now move to Facebook because they haven't seen it. Which is fine, only the people in the Discord really get the joke anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, while this all loads for y'all, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Solid.
Be back in a minute.
I guess we'll go back to the speakeasy while I wait for this to load.
Yeah.
Enjoying a half flat. Someone leave you in the dirt downloaded. Yeah, sorry about that. Shit happens sometimes.
I mean, that's probably why Alien went to the bathroom, to be honest.
Oh, they did it? Yeah. They're like, oh, stream crashed. I guess I better go.
Yeah, they did it on purpose. They hit that lag button.
It's alright.
Like, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna crash everything.
I mean, it's not an it's not an ineffective approach.
Correct.
That's you been glad I'm playing on Xbox. I used to be a console guy. I mean, I still am, technically. Leaving to crochet, I can't do both. Tried on Thursday and pulled out more than... Okay, Mom. That's fine.
Okay, Mom. I need the crochet.
I'm wondering if I can get Mom to crochet, like, pixel, like a pixel blanket. Like,
Oh, that'd be cute.
Because, I mean, like, I know people have done the Super Mario one, but I'm wondering if I could get her to do, like, a Final Fantasy one, how that would work. But the problem is
pixel blanket.
I have so many Sure You Can for $500. Like, I still use the one my mom did make for me, which I had her crochet the feng shui elements onto it. Someone draws it on graph paper, I can crochet it.
Okay.
Yeah, mom's pretty good at that. Just don't ask her to do, I was about to say kigurumi, but that's not the word. Arigurumi? Personally, I don't know why she bitches about it. I showed you guys the teddy bear that she did, and it looked awesome.
Oh, like the little Yoda?
Yeah, like the little Yoda and the teddy with the uneven eyes, which I thought made it more endearing than if they were level.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be crocheting a blanket for my mom, who I'm going to be seeing in like 3 days.
You should probably start that.
I probably should. I can get it done. I did Alien's blanket that I crocheted them pretty quickly.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, I'm back in.
Oh, excellent.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. I will not
Don't touch the dirt.
anything.
I mean, you've got a faster connection than I do.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah, but I also have Spotify playing in the background.
That shouldn't be eating that much of your download speed.
Spotify, Discord, this game trying to download dirt. Who knows what else is running?
Alright, Mom.
Good night, Kenna Mom.
I think Horror's back in.
I am, yep.
Okay.
I had to move the blanket you made me horror off the back of my chair because
Yeah.
I adjusted it and it was leaving an indent where it was hung over, and I was like, I don't want this. I don't want a random lump in the middle. So I've unfortunately had to move it.
That's fine.
I liked it there though. Alas.
We can always put it back when you're not sitting in your chair.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you said you cleaned all these bars, but I see you're still working on it.
Yeah, this is where I got cut out.
Gotcha. Soki dokie.
Nay.
That was a joke, King, and I didn't even mean it. Looks like I'm up to suds.
Yay! This is some good clean humor.
They just kind of bubble out. I can't control it.
Mm. It's okay, you don't have to water yourself down.
Oh, this didn't take for fucking ever to load.
What's the matter, or?
Oh, nothing.
We should stop. I don't want to damper their mood.
Hey.
Oh, you know it doesn't take forever to load?
No. Did you quit? God damn it.
This.
Oh no, you moved. Okay, it looked like you quit.
They quit Discord.
Oh, did they leave the Discord?
Yeah.
God damn it. Or get the fuck back in here.
I'm guessing they're watching this stream, so they've still probably heard that.
They better. They know what they signed up for.
They're friends with me. They should know.
I almost joined the chat in another Discord server on it.
You know what you signed up for.
God, give me some of the oil I was thinking
That
of.
is it's frequent.
Alright, I suppose it's time to get out some soap. Because this oil, I remember, was a pain in the ass.
Get free, yo. Or unlimited, rather.
Well, I don't know. I guess stone?
Multi-purpose.
Thank you. Or no, stone. Yeah. The ground itself is... Or no. I was
The
looking
ground
at
is
the wrong thing.
multi-purpose.
It is. I was looking at the wrong thing.
I'm like, it's what I'm cleaning right now.
You're 100% correct.
I know how to read.
I don't.
Clearly.
Especially if the Raz streams are anything to go by.
I said that as a joke last night, but it also is 100% true. You two fucking exhaust me sometimes.
Oh, I figured it was,
Like,
A
joke in the
joke.
moment, but sometimes, God, Omori was hard to get through. Even though I wasn't really paying attention because I didn't want to. It'd be like, fucking, God, move on!
yeah. I figured it was a combo situation for you. Lighthearted joke, put some truth in there.
Yakuza, it's just like, okay, we're finally gonna get to the story. Oh my god, they keep falling into new side quests. Of course, that's more indicative of the game, not how you guys were playing it. Because when I went back to play Yakuza 0 again, you really do just fall into side quests in that game.
Yeah. It was fun because every single time we were fighting, like, okay, we're gonna do plot now. We're done being difficult. We'll go do plot.
Wait.
Every time.
Blanky
We
says
were
BRB
pulled into
gonna
it
make
anyway.
coffee. Wait, if they're a Euro, that's fucking. It's like 3 a.m. What are you drinking coffee at 3 a.m.?
Because why not?
Bold choice. I like it.
Bold.
I respect it.
That was very good. Did you do that on accident?
It was an accident.
Okay.
But I'm glad it happened. I like to think my subconscious did it on purpose, though.
I was pleased with that.
Now we just have the whole other half.
Yep.
Hey, we're getting there.
Yeah, I think that's half left.
You guys have the strong ones. I will do the floor. You guys take the ceiling.
Well, the rails are already done.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
But the floor is not.
Right.
And you guys have the high pressure washers.
It's so far away.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving it to you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna hankering for some ramen noodles.
Smells good. I don't think we have any.
I'm out of sriracha though.
Well, see, I have the sriracha. I'm just also out of ramen.
See, Blue gave me a good idea. I was like, I would like ramen noodle. I want some noodles, but I want them like kind of tangy or like not spicy, but like I'm looking for something kind of salty that's not. So you should like put some cider vinegar and sriracha in your ramen noodles, and god damn it, I can't eat it any other way now.
I've put sriracha in it, but I've never put cider vinegar in it.
Yeah.
I have some yum yum sauce that has sriracha mixed in it.
You keep mentioning that. I don't know what yum yum sauce is.
Oh, fucking delicious sauce.
I don't know what makes it yum yum sauce, other than that it is.
Like,
but
couldn't
it's
any
good.
sauce be a yum yum sauce technically? Like, by definition of its name.
Gonna look up exactly what it is.
Yeah.
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 Shit, I should have asked
It's a
Cannon Mom.
very good name for it, because it's true.
I should have asked Cannon Mom if she wants to go get Mexican tomorrow.
Ooh.
Not that I can have a fucking margarita, because I'm still not drinking. I could probably have a margarita.
Okay, I'm probably gonna gross out Alien, and you'll probably never want to eat yum yum sauce again.
Ketchup, ketchup.
But it is mayonnaise, ketchup, vinegar, garlic, sugar, paprika, and a little bit of water.
I'm so mad I can never have it again!
Or you can have it because you're fucking full of it. You enjoy it.
That's one of the most frustrating things for me. I know for a fact, like clearly I've had it and enjoyed it in things, but now that I know, my brain will not allow me to enjoy it anymore.
Are you kidding me?
It sucks. It's really frustrating.
I mean, I get it, because, like, I mean, like, same with, like, textural things. Like, I could see, like, oh, man, I love this, but, like, once you realize what's in it, it ruins the palate.
Like, with barbecue sauce, it's always a real struggle, because I'm like, no, it's not ketchup, it's tomato paste. It's tomato paste, it's not ketchup in it. Even if there is ketchup in it, I have to believe that it is made with the tomato paste and not ketchup as a base. Because otherwise I won't be able to eat it. It sucks so hard.
That's a weird mental stigma. Are you familiar with Sam Roberts?
I am not.
Okay, Sam Roberts was an intern on the Opie and Anthony show, and then he basically had his own... He's currently got his own radio show with Jim Norton. He's also done some stuff for WWE. He is known for being the world's fussiest eater.
Aww.
Like, in a way that, like, he will only eat, like, chicken fingers and like, fruit snacks for, like, he's, like, in his 40s. And, like, he will only eat like a child because that's all he will eat. And
hey, that's
so
what your brain is saying.
He made a YouTube channel called Fussy Eater where he basically tries to eat things that adults would eat. And, like, I always thought he was just making shit up, but, like, his gag reflex is so hard that, like, just chewing a piece of steak, like, his body, like, shuts down on him. Like, he tries to regurgitate it almost immediately, and it's just... It's fascinating to watch, because you would never think something like that.
Right, but it's so genuine.
Right, yeah, so it's just, like, that was one of the things they did. They had, like, they had him dress in, like, a diaper and a baby bonnet, and then had his favorite wrestler come in and try to feed him like he was a baby in a high chair. Which is a humiliating experience.
Yeah. But yeah, like, having such a limited pool of food to choose from would be really frustrating.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he wants to be able to
Like, that's why I tried to force
things.
myself, like, okay, I'm getting sushi, it's all I can eat, I don't have to pay. Why not just fucking break one of my rules and try something I would never ever eat? So I'm like, alright, fucking, if I'm gonna go in the deep end of the pool, I will go in the deep end. Let's do octopus nigiri. And I was just like, I was warned it was gonna be rubbery. I did not expect it to be how bad, like, as rubbery as it was.
Yeah.
Can't do tentacles.
I do think, yeah, that's my rule. I won't eat anything with a tentacle. But, like, I would try takoyaki just because it sounds like a fried bread ball.
Dude,
with
I love takoyaki.
so, like, I don't have anywhere that makes it, so, like, I could never actually try it, but that would be, like, the rule. Not the rule, but, like, the line for octopus for me, I think.
When we were in Japan, we didn't get takoyaki, but we did get vegan takoyaki. It was so good. So basically, you know, takoyaki, but without the octopus, and it was delicious.
So seasoned bread ball.
I gotta drive up to the fucking Asian market in Cleveland because they have a bakery up there where I can get fresh red bean paste buns.
Love that.
Like an anime, and I love red bean paste buns.
So good.
Dude, part of me just wants to, while I'm in, like, Pittsburgh, just drive back to, like, where I'm from and just grab katsudon, takoyaki, and I need to go to my Pink Box bakery, Asian bakery, and just get all the
Have you been to Bell's or Tensuke Market?
I think we went to one once, and it was okay. I just miss Pink Box so much.
I never went to Pink Box. I didn't know about it.
It was closer to Squirrel Hill, so.
Can I skip this track? There's like no. Oh, there it is. I was about to say there's like no audio coming out of the fucking radio.
Oh.
I like the song playing right now is the song from the Spirit movie. The horse one.
I never saw that.
I was a horse person growing up.
Bloody hell.
That's
I took a
okay.
piss as
I
soon
never avoided it. I just incidentally never saw it.
I'm sorry, what was that, Cannon?
I'm laughing because now I'm realizing just how European fucking Blanky is.
Oh.
As soon as I turned it on and clicked off. Because we got a legitimate bloody hell. It's like, it's probably good. It's 3 a.m. You shouldn't be having coffee over there. Or wait, no.
I have a decaf.
9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2.
Oh, it's so
about 2
frustrating.
a.m.
I need to get some decaf.
Roughly 2, 3 a.m.
Grounds,
That's true.
I love coffee, and I really, every time I want, like, black coffee, it's at night. So, I should just get some decaf.
See, I can't. I don't know. Coffee is a breakfast drink to me. I can't drink it at night. And honestly, now that I'm getting sleep, it's like, as much as I want to stay up late and play video games, it's like, I need the rest. Like, I now know that I can't function without it.
Totally.
I have no idea how I survived so long on 2 hours of sleep a night. Like, I should have murdered somebody. Like, my fucking chemicals were so off kilter.
Alien, I'm leaving the ceiling to you.
Okay. I don't love that, but it could be worse, so I'll take it.
I mean, it's pretty much we're getting to the point where that's all that's left.
Got a big chunk down there done.
Cool.
And then gave up and started doing the walls.
Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, the ceiling would be slightly less annoying if I just would stop being stubborn and change my nozzle, but this is my favorite nozzle. It's my go-to, and it still reaches.
Which one is it?
The, short yellow.
Dude, someone is requesting
that's what
a
I
shit ton of
use.
Sonic.
It's my favorite one!
The soap doesn't reach the ceiling, so that's why I'm like, I'm done.
You can use the long extension.
No, even with the long
I'm
extension.
Someone is requesting a shit ton of Sonic on Rainway today.
It's Alien.
I wish it was me. Whoever it is might be my soulmate, though.
Do you know what I started watching last night?
I am wearing a Sonic shirt right now. What did you start watching?
Sonic Boom.
I have not actually sat down and watched Sonic Boom.
It's really funny.
I've heard it's pretty good, and I've seen clips, and the clips
Yeah.
I've seen
Are great.
seems genuinely funny. I have mixed feelings about what they did with Knuckles. I don't love it, but also
I'm a dumb jock. I love it so much.
I don't love it because it's so out of character, but I really enjoy that character.
Dude,
I'm very torn.
There was one part of an episode where Sonic was like looking for a new sidekick, and Knuckles comes in and he's like, "All right, so here's how it's gonna go. You'll be my sidekick." And Sonic was like, "That's not how this is gonna work." But like, oh, that one was great.
Yeah, very mixed feelings about Sonic Boom Knuckles.
Stream crashed on the phone. Oh.
Oh no! Oh, rip.
I'll say the only thing that's missing in Sonic Boom, well, from what I've seen so far, there's no shadow, so negative 10 points.
Fucking edgelord.
Have you met me?
I have met you.
That's how is it surprising that Shadow's my favorite?
I think. Oh, by the way, speaking of you and edgelords, so they've been advertising a My Hero Academia mobile game all during Evo, and I
play
think,
it.
huh?
I play it.
I think when they aired the commercial, the chat dumped a major fucking spoiler.
Yes, I know the spoiler. I'm very upset.
I was like, you motherfucker! Like, they tell me exactly what chapter it happens to.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I was like, you fucking pricks.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's all over Twitter right now.
Like, literally.
It's
And
like,
the thing was, is the Twitch chat moves so fast that, like, if it was just one person, I wouldn't have even caught it. It would have just went by.
No.
But, like, that, like, hundreds of people were doing it at the same time.
That's so shitty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was the only time something like that's ever happened, like, that I can recall, and it's just like, that sucks.
So, I managed to stay away from the spoiler for quite a while, and then I was just like casually going through TikTok, and then like almost everyone I followed on TikTok was posting about it, and I'm like, why?
I mean, it's
You let your guard down.
it's been a while. I mean, like, it's hard to. I mean, I don't know how long that issue's been out, but
It has not been out long.
oh, okay, so it's a newer one.
Yeah, it
It's
was
a
like
long-running
brand
series,
new-
so I mean, like, you can't expect the show to catch up to a certain point.
Yeah. Well, no, it was fine. But no, it was like the latest chapter.
Oh,
It was the
okay,
chapter
yeah.
they just put out.
They ain't doing that with One Punch Man, I'll tell you that.
IQ was always really good about tagging spoilers and stuff. God, they still will tag spoilers for
Like you.
on some things, or like spoilers for this arc or whatever. Like, good on you. Obviously, no fandom is perfect, but overall, the Haikyuu fandom has been a
So-
very pleasant experience.
Yeah, I figure I will go long enough before I get to that point where I will forget.
Yeah.
Boss says work quicker, you don't get to... You are not understanding the theme of our Monday streams, my friends.
Mandatory
If you are
break.
expecting productivity and efficiency, again, you are not in the right place.
That is a theme that prevails through both the streams I co-host in, and honestly, my own.
Well, in your case, though, like your lack of production isn't a matter of you not trying.
That's true. That's a good point. It was me learning a game.
It was killing me inside. It really was.
Or taking shots at you on the Discord. They're like, "Oh, here's my house compared to Alien's piece of shit." I'm just like, "Wow, it was their first time playing." Like,
I have a Spanish villa overlooking a coral reef. You know,
it's gonna be a while before I have any. Even once I get the hang of things, it's gonna be a while before I'm able to do anything like that.
to be fair, most of my free time in the background, I have like Minecraft builders, like actually on YouTube playing. So I learned a lot of tips and tricks.
Look, I have a plan for when I get back in on Wednesday. I will have a house of some sort.
I believe in you.
One that I can find again.
I have the utmost belief.
You don't, but I appreciate you saying that.
Unless you're looking for something else, and then you'll find your house, like, immediately.
God, I could not believe. I thought I was so far away.
Alien, that's why I was saying, like, make a tower and put some fucking torches on the side of it so you at least have a beacon.
Yeah.
To find where you were.
My thought was, I still might do that, but that did cross my mind, but I didn't bother with it because I figured there's so many really tall trees that it's surrounded by that I wouldn't be able to see it amongst the trees anyway.
That's why you tower tippy top.
And again, for being dropped in the middle of forest and desert. I'm never gonna have a bed.
Not with that attitude.
I need sheep.
Sheep will spawn in the jungle. You just gotta look for them. You gotta go into the actual jungle.
I think what I need to do, I'm not gonna do it yet, but at some point, I need to download a map feature. I know that I can get like a cartographer table, blah blah, but just something to help me.
You
Floor
just
farm
gotta
finished. Good.
Start mining, get a compass, and get some paper. That's how you make a map.
Tunnel wall.
Like, it's so simple.
We
I lost 3 houses. It'll be fun when I rediscover them, though, as time goes on.
I couldn't even call most of them houses. Your last one I'll call a house because, like, it had a roof on it.
3 potential houses. 2 potential, 1 technically. It had a door. But despite all my non-successes in that first go,
And that's what made it entertaining to watch, really.
Yeah, and I have already been enjoying it very much, so. Yeah, and as long as it's also fun for people to watch me flounder and all that.
I mean, long term, I think I liked Terraria better, but that's just because I felt the combat was more. There was more nuance to the combat because there were so many different weapon types.
True.
Well, they just added new weapons and armor in Minecraft.
Is it just swinging a weapon like a sword? Well, no, because they have bows and stuff, so I suppose it is slowly updating. What are we forgetting?
They have crossbows.
Yeah.
This whole ceiling over here.
All right.
Yeah, are you looking in the middle lately?
No. I have not, because I've been working on the shit that I could reach.
You'll notice a couple panels that are clean. They did have Peppas on them.
I figured, yes.
Did they?
Yep.
Wonder how they got there.
The mystery.
I'm wondering if there's any more Peppas anywhere.
Waiting on the Terraria update. Godzilla says, also gilded for Sonic Boom and Shadow. Maybe give it a few more episodes. Winky emoji.
That's what I figured. I'm like, they can't not have him in here. Come on, it's Shadow.
Become pretty iconic pretty quickly.
Now that Evo's done, I can go back to listening to my book.
Ah. You read?
Yeah, I do. Why is that? Why is everyone always so surprised by that?
You just don't feel like the type that reads.
I literally have. I mean, I read primarily graphic novels and young adult books for the most part, but I do read. Yes, I'm reading. Fucking, what's the name of it? The new Kim Harrison, the new Hollows book, which really probably didn't need to exist because she ended the series and decided to keep writing it anyway. So, but I'm enjoying it. It's basically a female version of the Dresden Files. So instead of a private eye who's also a wizard in Chicago, she's a witch who's also kind of like a bounty hunter in Cincinnati.
That sounds pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Dude, the parallels, and I mean it's urban fantasy, so it's it's all like it's modern day contemporary society, but it's also high fantasy, so I find it very enjoyable.
Mix.
Although she is a frustrating protagonist to root for because she does not fucking learn ever. She is very prone to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. And that can be very exacerbating.
Yeah.
Not $1 Million Demon, that was the last one. It's gonna drive me crazy, now I gotta fucking see what it was. Hold on a second. Trouble with the Cursed is the name of the book. Which makes sense because it has to deal with demons in this particular one. I gotta lean back. Leaning forward is making the not the stitching, but the area that's supposed to be healing sore, so I... didn't post before, then the Billboard Shorts get an achievement. Yeah, but we're playing free mode, so I don't think I can get the achievements in free mode, can I? Not to mention...
Some you can, because I got the soap achievement.
Gotcha. Not to mention my friends got to it way before I did. I will
so maybe some are gettable.
I'm not a big achievement hunter.
Depends on the game for me.
I tried to get all the, like, I was achievement hunting in Left 4 Dead 2, and I realized how frustrating and boring it was to do. For basically something nobody cared about.
Yeah.
So I was like, alright, well, there's no reason to keep doing this. There's only a handful of games I've platinumed, and it's really just because I was enjoying them that much that I wanted to keep playing. Sekiro, Nier, Undertale.
I was working on platinuming Kingdom Hearts 3, but gave up.
Wasn't sure about free mode because you need to do gnome ones, yeah.
Cannon.
Yes, dear.
Jump up here. Behind you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Get out. Well done.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to actually help me with shit.
I mean, that too. No, you get away from here!
SGC says yellow nozzle meta is cracked.
My job.
What's going on, Brandon?
What's up?
Oh wait, no, that's not Brandon. Brandon's BGC. SGC. Fuck, I know who this
Too many
is.
letters.
Matt, thank you. Yes.
Pig.
Friend of channel that Dan Owens sibling. Yes, thank you. I knew I recognized the name.
Okay.
Yes. Once you said it, it came to me.
What is up?
How you doing, dude? Just finished a skate park last night. Hell yeah. That was our first level playing this game as a team.
That'll be fun to do an all soap run with.
Did you just do that?
Yeah.
That's well done.
Get this filth off of
That
here.
was very well done.
And I'm not talking about the dirt.
You did that very quickly. Is this career special? We're playing free mode. Just because we don't all have shit unlocked yet. Or I don't, I should say. I got other games to play. I didn't have time. I finished skating in last night onto Big Boot now. The boot was fun. I enjoyed doing that
I
one.
like the boot.
Yeah, the boot was great.
I applaud your tenacity.
I am going
I applaud your tenacity.
to
It was right behind them the entire
in
time.
your bed.
It's a little gross.
Yeah, well. You reap what you sow.
And what exactly are they sewing here?
Peppa.
Peppa.
I could do it. I have a sewing machine. I could sew you together a Peppa.
Please don't. It will be a waste of time and materials.
But it would be a gift, so you couldn't throw it away.
I am telling you right now, I will throw that one away. Even if it's a gift.
Crochet secret Peppas into something I give you.
Dude, you just gotta crochet
I
a bunch
know.
of little amigurumis and then start hiding them around their house. Like, just do it so, like, just like, get their roommates in on it so they're just finding them for months.
So, Alien, the one that we were laughing at was this one right over here.
The one that you did in the little bit that after
Yeah.
I got rid of the bigger one, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured.
Because you had your back to it.
Yeah, I was
and
just like, they were
like,
clean. It's like, did they not see that? Did you just put that there?
Absolute garbage. Hate this goddamn pig. Gonna turn it to bacon. Let it go bad and not even eat it right. I just want her to suffer.
It's kind of an irrational issue.
Right?
Not all about rationality. I was betrayed.
You weren't betrayed. That's not the definition of the word.
I was absolutely betrayed.
Oh boy. Gotta go, just want
betrayed
to stop
me.
and say, hey, have a fun stream. All right, man. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Did it!
I'm still showing 99%.
Oh,
Give it
oh,
a
me
second.
too.
Huh?
It did the little ding thing.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. But yeah, now it's back at 99% for me as well.
But I'm not seeing...
What pillar was
Well,
last?
when I hit escape, it's doing the replay, so
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean... Oh, that's not what I want. Overview.
Oh, no, it gives me resume job.
Yeah, I'm only at 99. What is it missing?
Oh, weird.
It was the pillar. Which pillar did you hit
But I
last?
hit it and it
Alien?
dinged. Like, I got the pillar, I thought.
Yeah, a ditto. I don't know.
Yeah, everything says complete for me.
The skate park all over again.
Yeah. I suppose we could leave the game and bounce back in and see if that refreshes it. No, because then it'll have to load all the dirt or lack thereof. We could just call this one a win.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Alright.
9:30. Let's do some smaller levels.
Yeah, I'll do Let's do this one. It's a big vehicle for one person, but for the three of us shouldn't be an issue.
You have the ring, and I see your Schwartz is. Oh, yeah. Another game.
Oh, one of my favorite movies.
I was doing a thing.
I love Spaceballs so much.
And I was a Blazing Saddles guy myself, but Spaceballs was still a good movie.
I like Spaceballs because it just made fun of the whole, like, sci-fi thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's two different, yeah. Blazing Saddles was the same thing, only Western, but...
Yeah. But, like, I am not the biggest fan of sci-fi movies, so, like, that was just perfect for me.
Bad. I have Millennium Girl, I haven't played it yet, though. Blazing Saddles is one of your favorite films. It's a masterpiece, and it's also hilarious, and it's timeless now because you could never make another Blazing Saddles.
No.
that movie would get bounced out because of cancel culture so fucking quickly.
Oh yeah.
But it is a Christmas Eve tradition in the Cannon fam house.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
It's not because it makes my mom crazy. Because when we go to church for Christmas Eve, whenever they play Go Tell It on the Mountain, I think the chorus sounds like the theme when they're singing about Rockridge in the beginning of the movie. So like
for some of you.
So I will lean over to my dad and go, "The sheriff is near," and he'll start laughing. And Mom will be up on the altar because she does communion, so she is giving people wine and shit, and she'll see us chuckling in the front row.
And she knows.
And she gets very pissed, so she now gives us these angry eyes. So to everyone else, she's just glaring down just the front for no reason.
God, it's so weird for me to think about actually going to church for Christmas or anything, because my family's always celebrated it secularly.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I know it happens.
Mom and Dad still go to church,
a couple Christmas Eve services or whatever with friends that have gone, but it's just so separate for me. It's weird.
Yeah, mom and dad still go. But my sisters are just stone cold atheists, and I lean on the end of agnostic.
Me too.
So like when a big holiday comes up, I'm like, all right, I'll go for makes you happy, I will go.
In your position, I would too. It's like it means a lot to these people, and so like
I think of it this way. It's like okay, I go for 2 hours and they give me tuna and spaghetti for dinner, or I go for an hour and they give me tuna and spaghetti for dinner. I'm good with that. That's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Free dinner to go to church. I couldn't do it. So to get out of going to church with people, I used to make myself sick as a child, so I get sick when I go onto church grounds.
Mr. Wilder was one hell of an actor. Yeah, he was great in that role as a Waco kid.
Oh, have you ever seen, speaking of Gene Wilder, have you ever seen, I think it's called like See No Evil, Hear No Evil?
With fucking Richard Pryor?
Yes.
I'm familiar, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Yeah, they had a great chemistry as a pairing. It was supposed to be Richard Pryor in that movie, in Blazing Saddles. But I don't remember what the reason was they cited for why he didn't take the role. Which, all the better for it, because that fucking... I can't think of his name now, but he was fantastic.
I don't even know who that is, so... I mean, I'd probably recognize him, but by name, I got nothing.
Who?
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor's considered one of, like, the top comedians of all time. Like, the discussion, like, when Comedy Central did their top 100 comedians of all time, like, it was between him and Carlin for 1 and 2. Personally, I would have went Carlin, because that's just who my favorite is all time, but I can see why people would think Richard Pryor was, like, revolutionary for what he did.
What has he also been in?
He was in another movie with Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it's called.
Skin.
Meanwhile, he was in that horrible Superman movie.
Yeah. Trying to look for one that Alien would know.
Good luck.
And that's why I'm looking.
The best bits is when the cop asked Pryor what he's seen. Because he's blind, so he didn't see anything. Like, the premise of that movie is that, like, they're witness to a crime, but one character is blind and the other one is deaf.
It's such a good one. They're like solving a crime.
Here's one. Here's one that we could probably all get involved with. I had a friend who was talking about what a thread they were reading on the Goth Discord, and it became a heated argument. So the question was, what is Tim Curry's best role?
Oh shit! I was just talking to my Uber driver the other night about this.
And like, there's a lot to pick from.
I mean, Frankenfurter does have a soft spot in my heart.
Which one?
Frankenfurter?
Frankenfurter? Yeah, a lot of people went Frankenfurter. I felt that was too easy.
That one is kind of easy.
Yeah.
But it's...
A lot of people said Frankenfurter, a lot of people said Pennywise.
I was about to say Pennywise in the original It, but there was also, he was the Smog in Fern Gully.
I was gonna say, maybe
so
he's
good.
Fern Gully, just because...
Blanky says Hook. I see, mine is Wadsworth from Clue. Because that movie is...
What's what we were talking about? Yeah, Clue was good.
That movie is not... Like, it's a good movie, but it's great because of Tim Curry in that movie.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that, and I need to see more Tim Curry movies, honestly.
But, like, Hook from Muppet Treasure Island was very good.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen the original It, so I can't really... I mean, I definitely know the major scenes, but I'm sure,
Yeah,
you know,
I
he was just iconic in that role.
Like, don't get me wrong, the new It was good.
I liked the new It. I thought the production values in that movie were fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. I just still love the original.
Well, yeah, no,
like,
and you can't hold it to that same standard.
Yeah.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing with the Evil Dead movie. When they made the actual horror remake of Evil Dead, I thought it was fucking awesome. But you can't compare the two of them together because they're just two wildly different films at that point.
Right.
And I feel it was probably the same way.
So I haven't seen the new one.
What, the new Evil Dead?
Yeah.
You should. You would fucking love it.
My dad ruined Evil Dead 2 for me. So I refuse to watch any of the Evil Dead movies.
Evil Dead 2 is kind of the weakest of the bunch.
How did he ruin them for you?
So we used to, you know, having the name Gilded Horror and everything. Love horror movies, love horror games, stuff like that. I like scary things. I don't like when you use your knowledge of scary movies to scare me every single time.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gonna make me hate the movie when I also have to be watching my back to make sure you're not gonna
like
sit
he makes
there
you jump?
and like
Totally.
yeah. That, and I don't like eye gore, which happens in Evil Dead 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it is the reason why if you call your basement a fruit cellar, I will not go in it.
Huh.
Which is...
Horror has some weird Achilles heels.
Technically, my basement in Pennsylvania is an actual fruit cellar. It has the shelves and everything for it.
That's where I live.
I
I'm a
do
fruit.
not.
Get it? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, if my mom mentions the fact that it's normally a fruit cellar, I refuse to go down there.
We've all got our things.
We call it trauma. That's why I'm afraid of the things I'm afraid of.
There will be a movie when it becomes a vibe. Alrighty.
I want more horror movies without jump scares.
So you want more like thriller type movies?
Date night the other night, I watched Scream.
The original Scream?
Yes, the original Scream.
It's a bit of a slasher film, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was fine.
Wasn't too bad. I do have Silent Hill saved, so that's our next date night movie.
Nice. The first one?
Yes.
Okay, the first one's alright. It goes a little off the deep end at the end of the movie, but...
It does, but also I just want to, you know, simp after Pyramid Head, so...
Yeah, like, just, like...
Was Pyramid Head hot in the movie, or just the game? 'Cause I
No,
was
they made
thinking
him,
it was just the game.
they made him, like, ripple-chested hot in the actual movie. In the game,
Yeah,
he's
they
wearing, like, a butcher's apron. But
Oh,
when
that
the
was
movie
the
came
other
out, they really kind of started designing it similarly to how he was portrayed in the films, which I don't feel was accurate, but I understand why they did it.
Pyramid Head is hot in any form, okay?
Yeah. You do realize that he fucking just rips the skin off of somebody, right? Like...
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, you don't... Okay, if we're talking about people I simp for, I simp for Pyramid Head, who kills people and is a monster, and I simp for somebody from My Hero Academia, who has literally murdered people with fire and just burned them alive.
Yeah, you got some issues.
I like villains.
No, we know. Anyone watch the Resident Evil TV show? I have not watched it. I heard that it was not great. I don't make a lot of time for TV though. That's the other problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I won't defend the Resident Evil movies. It's not great. I won't defend the Resident Evil movies, but I felt the first one hit enough points for it to be acceptable. But even the second one, where it's like, okay, they sort of threw in some shit from the game, but they're still sort of hitting the beats they need to hit, and then after that, it just went completely off the fucking rails.
Nah.
I'm like, what do these have to do with Resident Evil? But, like, you know, video game properties just don't translate well. They never do.
Yeah, they often don't.
I want a Kingdom Hearts movie. No, just kidding.
That would be terrible. That would be a terrible idea. The human mind is not equipped to get through Kingdom Hearts in game format, let alone trying to condense all of that fucking lore into less than 2 hours.
If you've ever get a chance,
No, each game would have its own
I
movie.
know you've seen this, or you must have, but Brian David Gilbert of Polygon does a very, very good video about the timeline.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that before, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
He's
It's
missing some stuff because a
good.
lot of people rule out the mobile game, and the mobile game actually has most of the Kingdom Hearts lore in it.
It's still a very good video.
Yeah, but the
Somebody
mobile
that
game sucks.
Well, the mobile game is pre-Keyblade War. You are the Keyblade wielders that die in the Keyblade War. Listen!
I want to go on a boat.
It's
but
fucking
not
weed,
open
right,
ocean,
people?
just on a boat.
Wait, did you say you want to go on a boat?
Yeah.
You
I like
literally
boats.
scoffed at me about the idea of going on a gamer cruise.
Yeah, but I said not the open ocean. I like being on boats as long as I can see land. If I can see land,
I want to be
I'm all
surrounded
for
by
it.
gamers with water around where I have nowhere to get away from them.
Like if it was a riverboat cruise, where I could still see land, totally.
Mom's
I'd be
done
down.
some of those.
But
I
Open
have
ocean?
not
No,
seen...
thanks.
Sorry, hold on.
no worries.
Finish your thought. Sorry.
Oh no, that was basically it.
Okay. Blanky asks me if I've seen Uncharted. I have not seen Uncharted yet. I was afraid to watch it because I didn't feel that Tom Holland was a good casting for Nathan Drake. But I did see the Nathan Drake Easter egg in that movie. I felt that the short that Nathan Fillion put out for Uncharted did a much better, did a fantastic job of translating Uncharted to a film, and I was disappointed that that's not where they went with it. But I'm sure as an action movie, it's probably fine. If I had to say a video game movie that was good, like the one that I considered the best, it would probably be fucking Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia. Just cause, and maybe it's because I didn't play Prince of Persia, so I couldn't, you know, really attest to its story. But it was, I don't know, it was like The Mummy in the regards of just like the fun summer action movie.
There's something to be said for that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tim Curry played in like one of the really old shitty movies that I absolutely adore.
That doesn't surprise me. Tim Curry's the kind of actor that will just show up places.
He was the villain in Jack Black's video game, fucking Brutal Legends.
Love that.
I was just like, oh, like this villain's killing it, and I take it to Nika because I was gonna do a cosplay from that one year, and she's like, that's Tim Curry. And I was like, really? And I fucking look it up, and sure enough.
Where's my movie starring Tim Curry and fucking Jeff Goldblum? I want them to co-star in a
Probably
movie.
never going to exist because he can't get out of the wheelchair if he's still alive. Tim Curry is old.
He's on TikTok.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He answers to people on TikTok and everything.
I want movie co-starring Jeff Goldblum and Tim Curry.
It could be an animated movie, then he wouldn't have to get out of the chair.
That's true.
Or have a wheelchair chaired leading role.
Yeah. That too.
Get some good disability rep in there. Let's fucking go. I would prefer it to be like a fun summer romp kind of film.
My gosh. I forgot he was in Dragon Age.
Oh yeah.
Was Tim Curry in Dragon Age?
Yeah, he played one of the Arls.
I forgot that too.
I didn't know that.
Is this the sci-fi one?
I just really
It is.
appreciate the fact that fucking Freddie Prinze Jr. is Iron Bull.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Oh my gosh, he was the prince in a Garfield movie.
Fuck yeah.
Or play the fucking game.
I am. I'm also looking at IMDb.
Man, this is being stubborn.
I can hop down if you want a hand. I believe in your ability to get it, but if you just want something out of the way quicker, just give me a holler.
Tim Curry was an Annie.
Oh my god, I completely forgot that Tim Curry was Nigel Thornberry.
I didn't know he was! It makes a lot of sense, though.
I don't know what I've heard the name, but I don't know what I don't remember what show that's from.
The Wild Thornberries.
Yeah.
He was
You
like
recognize him.
the
He was
safari
pretty
dude.
neat.
Don't make time for TV. I have too many fucking games.
It was Wild Thornberries. Ancient.
It was a little after his time. And it didn't stick around for very long. You kind of had to be right in the...
It was around. I mean, they had movies with the Rugrats, so.
I mean, yeah, but it didn't have the kind of longevity that, say, the Rugrats had. right?
Honestly, I
Like,
wasn't really a fan of that either. I watched enough Rugrats to know enough of it, but it was never really a show I liked. It was just on.
Understandable.
Alright, what?
But yeah, since you're on the internet, you would definitely at least recognize Nigel.
Yeah, I recognize the character. I could picture it in my head, but I've never seen anything related to it.
That's fine. I remember enjoying Wild Thornberries well enough, but this might be controversial to say, but you're not missing out having not seen it.
Alright. Alright, what am I not hitting on this propeller? Do we have like a stool?
This one does not give us a stool.
Huh.
Which is one of the reasons I like this level.
Oh my gosh, she was from the original Voltron series too.
Most iconic was Dr. Frankenfurter. That's what a lot of people said, and I get it. Really, because there's no other role that's like that.
Yeah. And definitely holds a special place in queer hearts.
Yeah. My sister
You know,
was a big
obviously
fan.
you have to be queer to enjoy and appreciate the role, but it's a special place.
As far as I'm aware, none of my family is, and we all were pretty grown up on it.
Yeah.
My older sister loved it, so me and my little sister got it by proxy.
Oh my gosh, she played Gomez Adams in a TV movie of the Addams Family. Sorry, I'm just like looking at his IMDb now.
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
know.
I need to watch this movie and this one and this one.
He's had a very prolific career.
That strikes me as a good casting for him.
Yeah. I can see it for sure. It's interesting because he's so unique and recognizable, but also very versatile, which I feel like you don't, even though an actor I fully believe could be that, a lot of actors aren't given that chance to do that. They're usually very pigeonholed, and I think it's really cool that he was able to kind of do
There, finally. Fuck.
a little bit of
A bit
everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hitting some stubborn corners.
It's always satisfying when you get him, though. Being stubborn, this roof railing is getting me. It's fighting me. It's not wanting to give up the grime.
Okay, the whole thing counts as the porthole. Good to know.
Another thing, way we could refer to our
What?
assholes.
God damn.
We were gonna have one. We were gonna have one stream.
No.
We almost got there. We
almost
almost
did.
got there.
But luckily, pulled through in the end. It's alright, guys. I saved us.
Just alien, just fucking horse, just staring at the clock, counting the minutes. Like, come on, we're so close.
It's like the freaking other night.
Butt stuff always
we were
gets
on,
you
like,
in the end, I guess.
It's true.
We were on a call with Raven the other night and brought up a certain object.
Oh, the discussion from last week.
No, there was a certain object and it brought about a vine that Alien likes to quote, and they had to fight themselves not to quote it.
Which one? There are a couple.
pretty sure you know which one. I'm not gonna say it because then you'll get started and you'll have a reason to do it, and I'm not gonna be part of that.
Well, you can't just fucking drop that and not fucking...
Zella! That wasn't a Vine.
It wasn't. I could have sworn it was on a Vine.
Oh, that? Oh, okay, gotcha.
I could have used a sound clip, but you know, I'm going into battle. They require strongest versions. You cannot handle my versions, traveler. They are much too strong for you. We pulled out both butts and potion seller in the end, in the final hour. Have no fear. Good stream viewers. I have our best interests at heart.
Pretty sure they only have their interests at heart, but okay.
I mean, you guys listen to me ramble about the fucking shit that I like to talk about. It's the least I can... I have to stomach it, I guess.
Also, like, one, I'm happy to hear about that stuff, because even if I have not consumed it myself, it's nice to hear your friends talk about things that they enjoy. But also, it's your stream.
That is really the only saving grace of this thing, is that it's my stream and I have to talk.
Yeah, you don't get the pull of me and be quiet.
I do have to occasionally prod horror when you're not here, Alien. It's like, look, I do the heavy lifting, but you gotta give me something. That's why we usually play games that forces us to antagonize each other.
Yeah. Makes sense.
How do I get a word in? Because usually they're very chill about letting me host the stream.
I crate.
Unless we're fighting each other about
No,
something.
they are a good foil to my personality, which is why this has worked for as long as it has.
We three have, I think, an interesting, in a good way, dynamic.
Yep.
Oh, also, Cannon, you'll be happy to know I bought a big enough bag of M&Ms that you will also get to try the
I
M&Ms.
didn't get to have any of the crispy M&Ms last time.
For good.
It's why I'm bringing these ones.
I appreciate that. It's very thoughtful of you. I gotta tell my dad to start working on cello, because you guys requested the lemon.
Yeah. The orange was delicious, but I'm really curious because the lemon is infamous.
Yeah, I'll have to get him. I'll have to get him to.
And
First, I'll
don't
see if he
check
has
the
any first,
store.
because I know it takes a while to make.
I mean, also, or do take it as a shot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you not to.
Don't.
It sounded like you regretted it, though. Sipping
did.
was delightful.
I mean, that's a lot to take down as a shot. It's
Sipping was amazing, but I had another game to play right after, so I was like, okay, let's just get this out of the way.
yeah, so tasty though.
And I didn't want to spill it on Fruit Snack's computer.
Yes.
Definitely gonna have to have less candy, though, because, oh my god, that night.
Did you just
Turns
sugar?
out-
I'm gonna steal all of the Reese pieces out of their candy bowl every time you go to the bathroom.
Look, they were there. They were, I asked, and, like, take them, eat them, and I was like, all right,
That's
you
why
got
you
it.
put them there.
Right after we went to a candy store, too.
But, you know, it did help me realize that it's not necessarily the alcohol that makes me lightheaded and fainty and shaky. It's the sugar. So, you know, I learned something about myself. It just exacerbates it when it's mixed with alcohol.
Yeah, I bet.
So I can't do cocktails, really, anymore.
That's a bummer.
I'll take sips of other people's, but it'll be, I think, very rare for me to ever order my own.
Yeah.
We have to
They
do
are
Jaeger
delicious,
bombs.
but alas. Huh?
You have to do a Jaeger bomb again.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
been
I
a
don't 3 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You shouldn't have the coffee, my friends. Also, go to bed. What are you doing up watching this bullshit?
Hey, so many better things to watch.
People are being here.
Well,
I'm not unappreciative, but I'm also, you know, still. I'm always perpetually perplexed by I don't deserve good things, and I don't deserve...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You deserve good things.
I do not.
Yes, you do. Where on this cabin is there still a dirt?
Up your butt.
In
Maybe.
your
I mean, I
void.
try to keep it very clean, but I don't have
In
a
your
bidet.
porthole.
So. Yeah. See, it works super well. I like that. It gives us another option. Because Void Bag, while I enjoy it as an option, it doesn't always work in the context.
Yeah.
No.
I think Hole will be a nice addition
Can we get
to.
a ladder on this one?
Nope. You get to use. You can use the built-in scaffolding.
No.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Fuck.
Nah, Kenai.
No, we didn't draw any of those on this map.
Nope. I better finish Astral Chain next week, or this week. Because me and Leia are never gonna get through fucking LA Noir
oh,
if I don't fucking, if we don't devote this time, more time to it. Don't you be rushing, Blank. Fuck aroundery is the whole point of our Monday streams.
No, they're English. We're not Russian.
hey, jokes.
Oh, I fell again.
How you doing, champ?
I'm tired,
I bet.
but I also wanted that song to end.
What song? Because you're not listening to what we are.
Yeah, no, it was like a Five Nights at Freddy's parody.
Oh god, the fucking... the unofficial theme.
No.
I wondered if I could get away with that when I did the pre-roll on that stream with Joss.
Might have, but I think not is
Like-
the safer choice.
Like, here's one. Like, I've been sitting on a song that I've been meaning to do with Leia for one of the LA Noir streams, and it's an inside joke from our channel. But the problem is I don't know if it's licensed music or not. It's done by Ray William Johnson, that YouTuber,
Oh yeah.
and he has a band called Your Favorite Martian. It never, from what I understand, had a actual record deal, but you know, he has this shit on Spotify and he re-upped the license for himself, but I don't see any, like, you know, like when you go to like a YouTube channel, it'll have its fucking, you know, Creative Commons licensing and all that shit, and this does, that song doesn't have anything. So I'm like, do I have permission to use it?
He strikes me as the kind of person that whoever allowing would be cool with people using it and would encourage it, but it's hard to know as far as...
Like, the other thing is, it's like, it's a one-time use, so I'm not like appropriating it as like my stream thing. Like, it's not a
Right.
channel theme, it's just something I would a one-off on, but you know, the music rules on that.
Right. Like, if it was up
Yeah.
to him, I think he would be totally fine.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's hard to know where... You know, who
I would like to
holds
reserve that information,
it's-
Godzilla, for now, in
yeah.
case I do decide to use it. Because it will be very out of place and very weird, but the reaction will be funny.
Oh, what song it is?
Yeah.
Valid. What the heck?
Yeah, see, this just doesn't have the kick. This must be a late stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my washer just don't have the oomph. That's why I gotta soap them.
Well, luckily, you're not unnecessarily stubborn about it like I am, so.
Nope,
I thought-
I have to at this point, because the only way I can get some of the dirt.
Yeah.
You know, I will say, at least I haven't fallen asleep like that other week.
True.
Yeah, that's a red flag when you're actually fucking nodding off during the stream. That's when I have to be like, okay, do we wrap this up? Is Menial Monday done? Which really, like, now that I bring this up, I should stress that, like, if you guys are ever over it, please just fucking tell me. Like, don't string on, like, oh, I can't make it this week or whatever. Like, if you guys are decidedly done with it, let me know that you are done with it.
Will do. I'm still good and kicking and
I
ready to
still
go.
enjoy it.
Okay.
I mean, I let you guys know when there's like days where I'm like, it's not gonna work out.
No, and I'm always willing to be flexible on that front.
But I also appreciate, you know, you just reiterating to making sure that we're all on the same page and
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
and
I mean, like,
all
if you
that.
guys aren't having fun, there's no reason for for us to be doing this. Like, that's all there is to it. So I want to make sure that everyone is, you know, at least enjoying their time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I definitely am.
That what KSI does in Sidemen vids. He just falls asleep. I thought you weren't technically allowed to do that on stream. But I mean, they've since changed rules, especially with people doing subathons and all that.
Probably also more, lenient when it comes to like a clearly accidental
Yeah.
falling asleep.
I mean, one of my
compared
favorite
to-
Twitch moments is a streamer who fell asleep on stream, and it went viral. So, like, he went to sleep with, like, 20 people in his chat and woke up to, like, 30,000.
Oh my god.
And they were all freaking out, like, it's gonna happen! He's gonna wake up! They were all getting all amped, and then just boom, he like, what? Huh? What happened? And he looks at the chat, and the chat just fucking explodes.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, that is just a hilarious moment to go viral for fucking nodding off in the middle of your stream.
God, that'd be so disorienting when you woke up, but also, you know, good for him.
And then he got in trouble? He might have. I don't remember.
Oh, that sucks if you got in trouble.
Yeah. That is a business not letting an organic moment happen, you know.
Yeah.
Now Twitch has an actual sleep category. It's true.
Does it really?
Which seems like it's flirting with danger as far as I can't get the bow
I mean,
of
I
the
wouldn't be
ship. Someone's gonna have
opposed
to
to
do
it.
it.
I sleep very well, and if I could get paid to sleep, hell yeah.
Yeah, I was considering doing that, like making a just sleeping stream, just to be like, look, I have sleep issues. I'm going to stream it so you guys can, so I can get commentary on you know. But then I started thinking about like the meta of the situation. It's like, yeah, but that means I'm pretty much projecting if I'm getting sleep boners or not for the fucking stream.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Don't have that anatomy.
Yep.
Right.
I was like, well, that's not necessary. Or like, man, if I was like, I used to sleepwalk when I got night terrors, and I would sleepwalk and talk, and Mom would explain it like it's like I'm coming off of anesthesia. It's like I would literally like kick the door in the room to Mom and Dad's bedroom in the middle of the night and be like, "Are you done with it yet?" And she'll be like, "What?" And I'd be like, "Are you done with it? I've been waiting all day." And she's like, "Yes, I'm done with it, Chris. Go to bed." And I would walk out and I'd go to bed and I'd wake up with zero recollection of this ever happening.
God, like that sucks and is scary, but also
It's horrifying
that particular
to, like-
story is funny.
Because it's just like, well, shit, what the fuck else have I said?
Right.
Like,
Said or done or. My aunt at one point was taking like Ambien or something, a sleep aid, and she had recently bought like a cabinet or something to organize some stuff in her kitchen. She woke up one day and it was built.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Which, like, great, awesome that it was done.
But also,
oh my god, she built it in her
that's super
sleep,
dangerous. Yeah.
essentially. And she stopped taking them after that.
Horror, can I get you to do the bow of the ship here?
What?
The front tip, I can't reach with the pressure that I have won't work.
Under pressure.
Wow, yours is... Wow, that is really a lot stronger than... Thank you.
Oh, I fell off the ladder.
Could have been elves. It could have been elves.
You know? Good point. I always get nervous when I hear that laugh.
It's a song playing in my ears from Night at the Roxbury.
Oh my god. How did that get a movie?
I don't know.
It was a sketch that had no words in it. Like, how do you make a movie out of that fucking sketch?
I don't know, but they did it, and it always makes me laugh.
I'm trying to think of any SNL sketch that I thought was good that had a movie. For Wayne's World, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I always forget that started as an SNL sketch.
Yeah. What's that?
I always forget that started as an
Yeah.
SNL sketch.
Definitely dated. Blues
Yeah.
Brothers. Thank you, Godzilla. Yes, Blues Brothers is bar none the top tier.
I didn't like it.
Never saw it. Surprising no one.
You wouldn't. Blues Brothers is literally billed as the musical guys like.
You know, that's fair. Oh, you're spraying. I'm like, why is there still water particles?
What are your top 3 musicals?
God, there's so many qualifiers to making choices like that. It's like, are we talking about ones that I like to sing in the shower, or are we talking about ones that I think are artistically...
Do rock operas count?
I would count rock operas, yes.
Okay, then Repo the Genetic Opera.
I knew that was coming.
Newsies.
Newsies?
Yeah.
You didn't strike me as a Newsies kind of person.
Okay.
I love the Newsies.
Alright.
I actually have a bunch of their songs on my playlist. I'm surprised they're not playing right now.
Alright, one more. What else you got?
One more?
Yeah.
Shit, now I gotta think of musicals.
See, it ain't easy, huh?
Only because of one song, I'll say 1776.
Ooh, good pick.
Solid.
Alien, what do you got? You could use any standards you want. Any qualifiers you want.
For a good, fun time that is true to the source vibe, Legally Blonde the musical. Some absolute...
You and Mom.
It's so fun.
Okay.
It's well done.
I'm gonna clip that because Mom's gonna need to hear this.
It's a good one.
Okay.
One that has probably the most of my go-to shower songs would be Wicked.
Wicked is a good one.
Okay.
And then one that, you know, you wouldn't expect, but we did in high school, and I kind of fell in love with it, but it is also a little rough at times. Titanic.
Interesting. Titanic is a musical?
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that.
And they tell, I mean, I'm sure that there's still some dramatization, obviously, but they tell real stories. It's not of the movie. They're telling the stories of the passengers that were on it.
Oh, you know what? A musical that I have a lot of songs from, but have never actually seen. Dear Evan Hansen.
I'm not familiar with that.
I don't know what it is, but like, I
Good
like
sound.
the sound of a lot of their songs.
I also haven't seen it, nor have I listened to the full soundtrack, but what I have heard from it, it's a fun one.
Yeah. That and Heather's. Heather's has some
What
good
is just the
songs on it, too.
bridge? Everything has bridge name, but not just bridge. If I had to pick 3, gun to my head, Blues Brothers #1, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat #2.
Solid choice.
Just because that, I don't know what it is about that one. It's just very catchy. I love that story. And then 3rd, for just not because the music was good, because none of it was, but for the best possible live experience was fucking Evil Dead the musical.
Ooh, yeah.
Because
Fair enough.
it has a fucking, like, did I talk about Evil Dead the musical before?
I think so. Oh, now that you mention it.
With the splatter zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that for a live experience, like, the music is all awful, but the fact that I walked in there with khakis and a nice, like, black button-up and my gray tennis shoes, and then fucking left looking like I walked out of a murder.
Speaking of the things that are just a fun experience, I need to give a very honorable mention to Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Oh, is that the one from the
the
New
one
York
where
one that
everyone
they
keeps
couldn't
getting
keep because
hurt?
everyone kept getting hurt?
I got to see it, and it was a really fun time. The costuming was a lot of fun. The music was fun and catchy.
That feels
was
like
it
something
great
Cirque du
art?
Soleil should have
No,
done.
but it was a great time.
Dude, why has Cirque du Soleil never done Spider-Man? That seems like right up their fucking...
Yeah, it does.
right in their wheelhouse. I went to see, with Fruit Snacks and his dad, the Cirque du Soleil Love when we were at Vegas for Evo, which was the Beatles, and I hate the Beatles, but I can appreciate what they did for
Still
music.
glad
It's just
about
not
that
for me.
Mm-hmm.
But watching the show, I kept like, I couldn't figure out if they were telling a story or not. And it was making me fucking nuts. Like, I was just like, at first it felt like, okay, they're telling a story based on the songs. And then I'm like, okay, well, no, that doesn't make sense, because then now they kind of went off the rails on this. And then I'm like, oh, well, now the Beatles are, like, people dressed up as the Beatles are actually on the stage. So I'm like, is this a biography piece? And then it ended, and everything was just a mishmash. I'm like, what the fuck was this? Like,
Yeah, that sounds confusing.
I was very frustrated. Like, so after a while, I was like, I'm trying to just enjoy the acrobatics, because that's all I can follow. I have no idea what on this bridge we're missing.
I'm trying to find where on this
It's
starboard hull trim.
do we have more than that? Oh yeah, we do. Songs don't work together as a single story. No, I don't think so. Well, that's not necessary. I mean, yeah, that's true, but also, like, that was how I kind of got into the enigma that was Lady Gaga, because I realized if you watched all of her videos in the order she released them, they were telling a story.
I
And,
love Gaga so much as an artist and as a person.
and that was
She's
just fascinating
so
to
cool.
me.
She's amazing to see live. Oh my god. If
I
you
would
ever get the
imagine she was, yeah.
opportunity. Absolutely.
She has a concert coming up here soon in Ohio.
When I mentioned that to my mom, she's like, oh, you're a little monster? And I was just like, I don't think I would qualify as that, but okay.
Hey, if you're a Gaga fan, you're a little monster.
Yeah. That's what she calls her fans.
Lanky says, this is fun watching you look for a tiny bit of dirt. That is an MO of this whole fucking channel, my friend. You know what? That's probably why we can't find it. Because it's probably from the top, and that's why I'm not seeing it. Because that shit catches me every time. Told ya!
Alright.
Got it! Every fucking time where I'm just wasting my time trying to find one bit. I don't know if that was meant to be sarcastic or if he was actually enjoying me trying to find the one bit of dirt.
Must have been a combo.
I can never tell when I'm being trolled in text or not.
Yeah, it can be hard to tell tone.
Mm-hmm.
It can be hard to tell tone in
who's
life.
saying it.
Sarcastic? Okay, cool. Thanks.
Woo! We did it! That actually was pretty perfect timing.
Yep. A little over the norm.
Orbs.
Hey, and it's the
Sorry.
first time, so now the actual fast forward works correctly.
Yeah.
Ow! That hurt.
Oh, don't do that.
About time. No one's handcuffing you here, my dude.
This is ground torture.
Everything here is consensual.
We ain't holding you. Happy to have you.
Oh,
But
man. Why am I getting pushed? Seems unnecessary. That seems unnecessary. Oh, I think this is a good place to call it.
yeah, sounds
We're
good.
a little past, we're a little over when we usually stop, so I would like to thank my fellow janitorial staff, Alien and Horror, for another exciting menial Monday.
Thank you for having us.
Thursday, I'm going back to Astral Chain, because I want to finish that game before it goes too much later, and then Leia will come back for LA Noire on next Thursday. You can catch Alien Norm on their siblings channel, r_azure, on Sundays at 7:30 EST. They are currently streaming Crash Bandicoot 3, I believe, until they move on to something better.
Ouch, burn.
Kidding. And you can catch Alien on their solo stream now on Wednesdays at twitch.tv/aliennorm, where they are playing Minecraft. You can catch Horror and Alien with myself here on Mondays at 7:30 EST, and I stream at Thursdays regularly at 7. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please tag that follow button if you haven't yet. I am Cannon Man. They are Gilded, Horror, and Alien Norm. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Night.